Hello.
Hi. Hello.
Hello, everybody.
Sorry,
Welcome to the.
I'm just bringing up chat. We're hello everyone. Welcome to the Dungeon Runners Speedrun Exchange Program. So today I'm joined by Epic. How's it going?
Not bad. What about you?
Yes, it's good. We're getting things set up here, but like the theme of today is that we're going to be teaching each other a little bit about some speedruns that we know. So we both have Majora's Mask open at the moment, and you're going to be teaching me some Majora's Mask, and then afterwards I'm going to teach you some Minish Cap.
Nice. Yep. That's what's going to happen. I don't know if you can see on Discord. I don't think it's. Well, can you see my gameplay well right now?
Yes.
Or?
Yeah.
Okay, you can see it. Okay, great.
Yeah. So we're just going through some setup, and you're playing on console, and yeah, you do have we have a GC. Do you want to say what GZ is?
Yeah, well, GZ is the OT version, but KZ is just the practice ROM where you can just give yourself everything, so you can give yourself every item, or just warp to anywhere you want, and like enable some cheats like stopping the time just to make sure you have infinite like amount of time to practice stuff. That's basically what it is. You can play it on emulator or on console. It works really well. I've used it a ton myself. So yeah, it works great. That's pretty much it.
Awesome. Yeah, so we're here in Great Bay Temple, so we were just going through some of the inventory items, so like just getting things set up. Got masks and oh yeah, I was just gonna go over like health. Should I set my health a little higher?
Should be. No, you should be fine.
Really on 3? Okay.
Yep. All right.
Be a baby
So
double defense.
So, I
magic.
ran... Yeah, magic is gonna be pretty important, yeah. I'm just gonna talk about this dungeon, because when you watch glitched speedruns of this game, you never see this dungeon, because they just glitch out here and go to the boss directly. So, but the glitchless run, in the glitchless run, which is the one I ran, this dungeon is the coolest part of the game. Like, every room has a strat. And in the very first one, we can do something called the Goron Water Wheel, which is something that I will be teaching Myth today. And hopefully he gets it. So, normally...
I've seen the Goron Water Wheel before, but I have no idea, like, what goes into actually doing, so I'm pretty excited to learning this.
So, normally when you get to this room, this is the first room of the dungeon, what you're supposed to do is go down here, and then push this switch, but it takes forever. Like, it legitimately takes forever. And then after you do this, there's this cutscene where you see the geyser just go up, and this is used as a platform to just keep going. But that's boring. We don't need to do all that. Instead, we want to go fast and we want to do cool tricks. So we're going to use this water wheel here to help us get all the way over there and just skip having to push the switch. So I'm just going to show what it's supposed to look like, just to give an example. So you go in here, line yourself up. I have to put away the sword here. Put on Goron Mask, do 90 degrees turn, and then get on the water wheel, and then zoom out. That looks, I think it looks great every time. So the first step here is you're gonna want to line. I'm watching your gameplay now, Myth.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, if everything's up, then
Yeah, you're fine. Like, you don't need any extra thing.
I don't
Goron
need to
Mask,
set up
Zora
this.
Mask.
Shall I set up
Goron
save
Mask.
state here just in case?
Yep. You can use the D-pad for that, if anything. You can, D-pad left is gonna, when you're out of the menu, D-pad left is gonna save state, and D-pad right is gonna load state.
There we go.
There you
save
go.
State. Cool.
So you're gonna want Goron Mask and Zoro Mask equipped. Like, it's really up to your preference. Yeah, you'll need Zoro Mask for sure.
Yes, I thought I had that. Oh, that is why we create the save state, because I pressed the wrong button and I loaded the save state. Yeah, so inventory, masks, and yeah, Zoro mask.
There you go.
Yep. Do I have it?
So
yeah, there we go. I've got it.
So,
Make the save
yep.
So what do I want equipped in total? Is it just
For now, these two masks are fine. Just
yeah, okay.
up to your preference. Like, it's normally you'd have hookshot equipped here as well, but that's fine. Okay, so the first thing you want to do when you get here is when you go through the first door. Okay.
Sorry.
Okay, there you go.
Also, I just want to get rid of the timer on the screen because it's. Well, actually,
No, you're gonna need the timer. You're gonna need the timer. You're gonna need the clock to line yourself up, so you want to keep
Okay.
it there.
Yeah. Okay, got it.
Yeah. So
we're just
when you
entering
yeah, as human link,
as
you want to end. Yep. This is probably where you want your save state before entering the room.
Okay.
There you go. So you enter, and the first thing you want to do when you enter is to go to the right here and just line yourself up in the corner here with that wall.
Okay. Do we want to Z target the wall to like?
Yes, line yourself
okay.
up. So here, we've talked about this before, but in this game, when you side hop, if you keep holding the stick, you'll go further than if you let go of it, because you can like influence your momentum in the air.
Right. Yeah.
So like if you do this versus if you like hold the stick completely, you're gonna go a bit further. What you want to do is do a full length jump, a full length side hop. But the way I do it is while you're in the air, you just switch triggers. You let go of target and you start holding shield. So that way when you land, you won't be moving because you're shielding.
Okay.
But yeah, that's a bit complicated. You can watch my inputs just to get an idea. So now I'm
yeah,
holding
you need
target.
to. Okay, yeah. Drop target, activate shield, and then you don't.
Yeah. Yeah, and you can. Yeah, there you
like
go.
that. Nice.
Yeah, exactly. So now once you're in position, you let go of everything and you see up. And what you're going to want to do is you see this this part of the clock that's pointing up.
Yeah.
Of your timer. You want it in between the two white lines here.
Oh, in between.
In the background.
Is there a specific spot that you're aiming
Not
for?
really, but I prefer closer to the right one. That's just personal preference. It's pretty lenient, but I know it works when it's there. So.
Like that.
Okay. Now you can let go, and what we're gonna do is when the platform comes back down, you're just gonna hold target and press A once and let yourself fall in the water, and you'll be on the platform.
Okay.
Now, once you're in this position, so all right, we're just gonna do the steps again just to make sure you got them correctly.
Yeah. Okay.
Sounds good?
Yeah.
So yeah, we're just gonna re-enter the room. Yeah, if you re-enter the room, the timing should be good for you to do all of this. Yeah.
And wait for the platform to come down.
Yep. So, there you go. So now once you start rising up, you want to wait just ever so slightly to make sure the camera doesn't screw you over.
Yeah.
But you want to put on the Goron mask, and then once you have it on, you want to turn 90 degrees to your left.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go. Now, yeah, take it off here. You're gonna drown. Whoops.
Oh, okay, right.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to go step by step here, but
Yeah.
because you're kind of like on a timer the whole time.
Yeah. So what do we do after the pass?
You turn to your left, and then
Yeah.
you want to hold target and A, so
Hold
that you
target
get
and
into target and A, so that you get something that looks like this. You just in a ball and looking forward.
Yeah. Is there a specific part of the up and down cycle that you want to be at this point?
Yes. When you're gonna be at the top of the... So here, what you're gonna do is, when you're at the top here... Alright, I'm just gonna watch your stream.
Yeah.
What you're gonna want to do when you're at the top here is, once the wheel is in the... I'm gonna say it's like default position, which is the paddle that you're watching right now, just crosses the red tube. You want to hold forward.
At the bottom. Oh,
Yeah, you have two chances. It's fine.
Yeah. Okay. So when
And
this
then you hold
one
forward?
is like in the is this a good time to do it at this?
No,
frame?
it's basically when the wheel is in like a default position, if that makes sense. When like the paddle is pointing straight down.
Okay.
My visual cue is the red tube, but you don't really have to pause buffer it. It's somewhat lenient. You'll get used to it.
So like that.
But
It's just
yeah,
slightly later after this.
yeah, later after this. This is
Okay.
You're better to be slightly too late than too early for this.
So.
And then, yeah, I'm just gonna hold
holding-
on just a little bit.
I'm holding Z
I'll
and A.
Yep. Give me a sec. I'll join you in this.
Okay.
Yep. So here, what you're gonna want to do is go about here. You hold up, and then as soon as you leave the platform, you let go of the stick. That way, you'll land on the paddle. Did that make sense?
Yeah. So you hold Z and A, hold forwards, and then let go once you're
Yep.
on the paddle. Okay. Well,
It's
yeah, I'll give
when
that a
you're
go.
ready.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, worse. All right, yeah, that was definitely too late. But you have
was late,
you
I
have
think,
basically
yeah. I think I
two
tried
chances
to
to do
delay
it. Yeah, but you'll get used to
That's
it. It's a
fine.
timing thing. You'll get used to
Yeah.
it. That's gonna be
That-
that's
okay,
too early.
Yeah. I see. Yeah.
Yeah, that should work. Classic shield flick. Love to see it.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, just wait for that. Yeah, that one. You want to wait for the platform to be at the top of its cycle, which it is right now. So next paddle works. When you're ready to give it a go, just go for it.
But yeah, so I can just do it straight out of this pause, right?
Yeah, you hold you hold forward and you roll, and when you leave the platform, you let go of the stick. You should land on the paddle.
Okay.
There you go.
Lovely.
And then once it's at 45 degrees, yeah, you can't let go of any button. But that was
Yeah.
good. That was good.
Yeah, so
you landed
get
on it.
and then when you're on it, you what's the next part?
When you're on the paddle and it goes at like 45 degrees, you hold forward.
Okay.
And that's
then
it.
You just continue to roll off. Great.
Yeah. What's great is that if you drown here, like it'll reset everything
Oh.
perfectly
Yeah.
as go on. So
Yeah, I'm realizing I need to
yeah, that's fine.
calibrate my analog stick in
I mean, it's pretty lenient,
in
honestly.
Dolphin.
Like,
Alright, so we face this way, we crouch down, just gonna... Okay, that should be good.
yeah,
And
that
then-
should be good. There you go, and then at 45, that was a bit early.
It was just slightly too early. Okay, I see.
Yeah.
So, being later, there's more leniency in it?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Right. We're here. Drawing mask on. 90-degree turn left.
That one's probably too late. But you have another shot. If you get
Go
too
for the
late
next
for
one.
this one, you have 2 chances, basically.
Okay, and then here. That was too early.
Yep. Ah, you'll get it. It's only a matter of time.
I'm seeing what I'm doing wrong now, which is always a part of learning. When you can make a mistake and be like, oh, that's why, and it was because of this reason. Then that's
Yeah, a
that's
good sign.
almost as good as you being able to get it in the first place.
Yeah. That's too early, I think.
And then I delayed too long.
Yeah. Honestly, you should... I'm pretty sure you can do it without pulse buffering. Like, don't worry about that.
Oh, I'm just being a baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Whoops.
yeah, not going fast enough. Alright, onto the platform.
There you go.
We're on. Wait a little bit.
There you go. You got it. No! I was convinced you had it. I was sure you had it.
Was that too late, or was that
No,
just still too early?
Slightly too early, probably. There you go. There you go.
Hey, and we're up.
Hey!
Nice.
Let's
You
go.
got it.
Awesome. Awesome. So, what we're going to do now is we're going to optimize it.
Okay.
Because that was, you could have saved time there. You definitely saved time over pushing the switch, but you can do better.
Yeah. Okay, I was in the
Yeah,
bad position.
that was probably...
then.
Yeah, your early positions.
Do not roll that way. I am not
Yeah.
in line with the wall there.
Yeah, Alright. You need to get that early cycle. Like,
Yeah.
that's the next step. You need to get that platform cycle. You can definitely do it.
I'm still a little bit awkward with MM movement. So, like, what's the best movement here? Is it just holding down right and then targeting?
Yeah, I just hold down right. Like,
Okay.
I just
There's not-
either
not
hold down
even
right
any-
or just
no side hop.
like, honestly, I don't even know what I'm doing. I think I just flick down right and target to just see where I'm going, and then I just go to the corner. Yeah, something like that.
And then, okay.
Like
Should be
this is
good.
like the sort of thing that I don't really have to think about anymore.
That was too late. Oh, how did that work? How did I get that? Okay. Right,
I'm telling you, it's
I guess
pretty
I gotta-
lenient.
Maybe I shouldn't assume that I'm gonna miss it and should just go through with it.
Yeah, just go for it.
That's probably a bad angle.
That's gonna work. It's gonna work. Trust me.
Okay. Have a bait.
There you go.
Oh, that is...
Yep. That was the...
That was
Yeah, that was
too
too
late. Okay.
Yeah, that was the third paddle instead of the second. I'll just call it that.
Okay.
Easy.
Oh.
No!
You'd have to get it pretty high up then.
Yeah.
Before you start going forwards. It's that... Can you adjust depending on, like, where on the paddle you are? Like, if you manage to land really far to the right, then, like, you're higher up, and...
Yeah, if you let go of the stick maybe too late or something, or if you held forward a bit too late and you're... if you're too far to, like, if you're really far down the paddle, you can probably wait a little bit. Oh, that's not gonna work.
I shifted
Oh,
forwards.
you're
Let's
cheesing
go,
it.
Luke.
You're cheesing it. You can cheese it.
That's going too early.
Yeah. Right.
I guess I'm just worried that I'm gonna pull off the...
Yeah, this is a... It's definitely... The more I learned about this, the more I was like, wait, this is definitely a strat where you can just press buttons and it's gonna work. Yeah,
I
there you go.
see. Okay. Okay.
Alright. One last try for the good luck.
One more time?
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
just to make sure you got it.
No.
Alright.
Oh.
Yeah,
I saw what was
sometimes-
up. I was too far forwards on
Okay.
the paddle, right? And then I didn't have enough
Yeah.
speed when leaving it. Okay.
So, a backup you can do there is if you're really far on the paddle, you can... You know how there's a... You can get on this... Wait. You can roll on, like, the rolling thing over here. You can try to roll on this thing here
I see.
and just
yeah.
make your way across. That's like a... I guess a last resort. But yeah, you can roll on, like, the tube thing and make your way up here. That's like a last resort, because it's technically slower because you need to wait to get on it, but it's better than failing the strat, so...
Yeah. But yeah, as he said, like, just the more times you do it, the more you learn. It's like, oh, that's the limit of like that input there needs to be like if I hold it for too long, then this thing will happen, and I need to recognize that, adjust for it.
Yep. And the more you play, you also like realize that it's really lenient. Like,
I'm also so rusty with MM movement, like it's just like pressing the buttons to do the just doing side hops as well as like I keep rolling it.
yeah. But yeah, that's scoring water wheel. I don't know if we have more time, because I can teach you the next room if we have more time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So once you get over here, yeah. Let's see if you can make it back to me.
Yeah. Let me get to you.
That was way too early.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Yeah, I'm rushing. That, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that was third one. Yeah.
Yep. All right then.
And oh wow, I did it.
All right. Awesome. So
Right.
here, we're gonna go to a room that's. I mean, it's one of the only 2 rooms you can go. A lot of there's a lot of misconceptions about this dungeon that you can go everywhere here, but no, you can only go into 2 rooms. And we're gonna go in the room that has a red and green pipe. So if you want to make a
Okay.
safe state here, that's probably a good idea. You have 2 ways to get there. The current is currently going. If you look from the top, it's going counterclockwise. So you can just jump to the right and just calmly swim your way to this entrance right here.
Jump to the
Or
right.
Or yeah. Oh yeah, if you hold B and you bonk on a wall, it does funny things.
Oh, it's
Yeah, that's the
that
entrance you
one
want to go in.
Okay, so
Yep.
it's like straight down here. Right. Oh, you do like a full rotation round. Oh, is it just there?
Yeah.
Okay. Right.
Yeah, it's just there. So,
Okay.
so what you want to do in that room?
Oh, we
when
are-
you're in the
sorry, this
when
room-
you're in the tunnel here, you want to hold target. When you're going in the tunnel and you never let go of it. When you need to go, that this is going to be really important.
Yeah. Hold target.
Yeah, but when you're because I don't know if you saw what happened, but when you held target, you twisted when you bonked on something.
Yeah.
Okay, that's gonna be important. Yeah, you saw?
Yeah, I see.
That's gonna be important because we're gonna use this to get to another part. Yeah, I'll let you get to a safe spot. So the reason why we hold target is because this is what's gonna happen. We're gonna come under this platform, which is where we want to go, and then swim up. And when we bonk on the wall, because we were holding target originally in that direction,
Oh.
when you bonk on the wall,
Right.
it turns you around and you can grab the ledge.
Okay. When do you start holding target then? Was inside the tunnel or before?
Inside the tunnel, yeah.
When you're inside the tunnel. Okay.
When you're going in, like, you see how the tunnel is shaped? It's
Yeah,
going
I
in a
see.
certain direction here. This is
Yeah.
when you're going straight in the tunnel here, you start holding target here.
I see. Yeah.
So then that's the
It keeps us-
and don't be afraid to like hold up
Oh,
when
you
you're
just
under
hold-
this platform.
You
Don't
just
be
hold
afraid.
it the whole time. Okay.
Yeah, you hold up the whole time. You just bonk and well, you hold down technically to go up, but yeah, this is gonna require some Zora swimming mastery.
Alright. Z
Hold
held.
it here. Yep.
And then... Does bonking screw it up at any point?
Yes.
Okay, so you have to not bonk until you get through to there.
Exactly.
Right. Z held. So
Yeah,
you
okay.
want to really hug it. Oh, because you want to kind of like... Let me do this
You wanna-
without Z being held first. Just like... get
No,
into-
you want to be out of the water when you bonk.
Yeah. So...
So, okay, I'll do it again just to show. When you hold target here, here you want to be pretty high, like kind of close to. Yeah, and you can just hold down here, and you will never bonk under this platform here. You'll never bonk on, like, the ceiling here.
Yeah.
So you can hold down as much as you want. Oh, and if you stop swimming, it also messes it up. So you need to hold A and target.
So then it will be like this, and then if I was holding, if I had
Yep.
everything set up properly, that would have worked. Okay.
Yes. Exactly.
Hold up. And
Yep. There you go. And at the end, that's the last step. I'm making you practice.
okay.
At
yeah.
the end, you want to hold forward to grab the ledge. So
Okay.
once you bonk, instead of holding down, you hold up. And that'll make you grab the ledge.
I swear, I've done a gainer before.
Oh, great, because that would be the next room.
Oh. Once. Right, and then, so here, we do that, and we hold forwards. Lovely.
There you go. And here, yeah, you want to keep, because MM's camera is really stupid, so once you grab a ledge, you want to still hold target for a while, otherwise the camera does like a 720 and just messes up everything.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's great. One more time. Just for the thrill of it.
Sure. Hit the water. And then we go through. Don't miss the entrance. Hold Z. Swim.
I hope you held it while facing a good... Well, you had a good angle.
I didn't press forwards.
Ah, there you go. Getting the hang of Zora swimming. There you go.
And
easy. Yeah, that one is definitely easier than the water wheel. So yeah, if we want to...
I see what you mean about doing a gainer now.
Yep. Now, I don't know if you remember how to do gainers, but...
It's hold down.
Okay. You want to let go... You backflip and you let go of the target and retarget a frame later. It's pretty difficult, actually.
Yeah,
You want
that's
to do
the thing.
that?
It's like a frame advance thing, but like, it can be buffered, can't it? Right? I swear I did it.
I think so. You also have an extra frame if you do it next to a wall. So if you want to be next to a wall here, you have an extra frame to let go and retarget.
Oh.
Yeah.
Around here? Oh. Right. I was trying to do it on the in Clocktown where, like, basically right at the start you do it like Zora
the
to get
chest.
that rupee chest. Yeah, that one. That's
Yeah.
where I was like practicing something like that. Okay, so
Yeah.
then it's
Yeah, you basically want to backflip, let go of target, and retarget instantly. So
yeah.
Like, I kind of just learned the inputs. I never really buffered it or anything. I just kind of learned the inputs. Honestly, just go for it. Just backflip. If you miss it, you miss the backflip. Like,
Yeah. You have to flick forwards again, don't you?
Yep. To grab the ledge. Wow, that... I don't even know what I did there, but it worked. Okay. He...
And then I wasn't holding target fast enough.
Yeah, I don't know if my inputs are gonna help you with this, but I don't know if you... Because it's definitely like a feel thing, I guess. Whoops. And this saves a lot of time because normally you're supposed to come back here with ice arrows, but you don't want to do that because you're going through this room anyway, so might as well just take care of that switch right away.
Is that? Oh, that was.
Oh,
that was an attack.
Okay, yeah. You know what? This is like some really advanced stuff. So how about we wrap this up with like a... let's go back
to get a 1 frame advance out of the pause button.
Yeah.
That's all.
How about... Okay, how about this? How about we go back to the beginning and just do both tricks back to back, and we'll end it with that. Does that sound good? Because that's a lot. Like, this dungeon is it's a lot for a half hour. Yeah, you can just warp just warp back to the beginning with the menu.
Just 1 sec. Oh, so that wasn't it. Oh, I must be doing some inputs wrong then. Because I did the inputs like frame advanced and it didn't work, so I must be missing a...
Yeah, maybe it's
the target.
Maybe
I released target for 1 frame and then repressed it, but and held forwards. But yeah,
maybe it's about when you let go of it. But yeah, how about we just wrap up what we've learned so far?
Yes. Let me just walk back to the start then.
I love how your timer is going backwards now. That's funny.
Yeah, I don't know what I did to the thing. I think I set it to the wrong time. What am I doing? Yeah, Great Bay. Great Bay time.
And waving, yeah.
Yeah,
That's...
waving. Okay. So it's like squatting.
Oh, good. All right, let's see what we've learned so far.
Like all through, start to finish, non-stop. Let's go. All right, so we enter in. We go to this corner. We look at this spot. Yeah, roll. Should be good.
Yep.
And wobbly.
You're a natural. Easy.
And then
That works.
a little bit closer to the thing. Instead. Swing around. Don't bonk. And I let go of Zed.
Oh no! That was so close.
I was like, oh, what was the input here? And I really said instead of flicking up, and it was like, okay.
Yeah, what you can do here as a backup is like keep swimming, and when you get into the direction that you want, you just hold Z again.
Nice.
Yeah, there you go. Nice backup.
Yeah, go ahead.
Awesome. Yeah, that's probably enough because this dungeon has so many strats like that in glitchless. It's absurd.
Yeah, it seems like a really cool and interesting dungeon, and it's like these have literally just been the first couple rooms. I don't and MM is a game that I really struggle to remember how everything changed together. You'll show me a room and I'm like, oh yeah, I remember this room, but like I can't remember how everything fits together, so like I don't know how much more of the dungeon there is, but like I remember so many more rooms of this dungeon as well, so there's like, yeah, as you said, there's
Yeah, no,
these rooms
there's a
have
lot.
like really cool tricks. This is, yeah.
Oh, there's a
This
lot.
is
If you want a treat, just watch Jess's glitchless world record. Go check Great Bit. You'll be floored at all the things that he does. But yeah, I think that's a good place to wrap it up for this game.
So yeah, then we'll go on a quick break. So yeah, everyone stay tuned. We'll be back in a moment, and we're going to be switching over to Minish Camp. So yeah, BRB. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. We are back with the exchange program. So, we just did some Majora's Mask in the Great Bay Temple. We taught some cool tricks. So,
Sure did.
now it's your turn.
Awesome.
Well, we're swapping over. I'm going to be teaching you some stuff. We're in Minish Cap. We're going to be doing Cave of Flames. This is the second dungeon, and it's got like the best tricks to learn as like the first glitches you do in Minish Cap. So we'll do a run through of the dungeon and get to it. So
Awesome.
yeah, let's
Let's
going
go.
then. So yeah, right at the start, you're gonna have a. We're both using the same save state here. I gave you one. So we just came from Mount Crenel, and Mount Crenel's full of enemies, so you're going to be on low health. And luckily, at the beginning of every Minish Cap dungeon, and honestly every Zelda dungeon, there's pots with hearts at the beginning. So there's a cool little trick that we do in this room with the Gust Jar. So, like, on the right-hand side, there's two pots. You can destroy both the pots simultaneously with the Gust Jar by sucking both of them and then waiting for them to like be in mid-air and then like release. Yep. And you're trying to aim so that the pot doesn't fully suck onto the Gust Jar, but even if it does, it's not a big deal. But like, yeah, you can just suck up these two things and just drop two hearts, and then you can just roll into them. And normally in the speed
dropped
run,
a bomb.
Normally in the bombs are fine. We don't actually need to worry about them.
Okay.
But yeah. In the speedrun, normally this is the first time that you pick up hearts in it. So the first time you pick up an item for the first time, you'll get a text box, and you hold B so that text goes fast, and then you can mash A, R, or direction buttons. Really, we just hold B and then mash direction buttons most of the time to close text boxes. Is the fastest way. If you do randomizer for the most part, holding any button down will just automatically advance text. So we got this room over here on the right. So we come over to here, and this is going to be a room full of bob-ombs. So you can deploy a bomb and use it to blow up the thing at the start of the room, at the top of the room, or you can just equip the sword and the shield on whichever buttons you prefer. And we're just going to slash one of these guys. You want to slash it twice so that it goes red. Grab it and throw it at the thing, ideally. Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah, they've got a really high drop chance on the bombs, so yeah. And then we go up into this room. So when you're in this room, you want to walk down ever so slightly and then roll up, because there is an Eslo trigger in the middle of this room. And if you roll up immediately, you're going to roll into the Eslo trigger. And if you roll into an Eslo trigger, you get a half-second delay added on before the text box actually opens. So just walking down ever so slightly means that the roll ends before you hit the Eslo trigger. So it's just like a small optimization to make sure that it triggers immediately. But all you're doing in this room is that you can just hold the shield when they both, as you stand between them, they're going to both like fly at you and knock them down. And then when they're down, just you're gonna press and hold the sword button to slash, and then start holding the stab button. And because these guys die in 2 hits, but they actually die in like 1.5 hits. So instead of doing 2 slashes, we just do slash stab.
Okay, so you come here and you
you just roll
hold
up into this
slightly
room.
left and you roll.
Oh, you just tap down a little bit and then you roll up.
You roll. Oh, whoops. Let me.
Yeah, so when you walk into the room, there's like a whole animation of... Yeah, no, you do want to touch the trigger. The
Oh, you
trigger
do?
has to be... Yeah, the trigger has to be activated. It's just when you roll into it, there's a big delay before. You'll just like pause there for a little bit, and then the
I
text box
see.
opens.
Yeah.
Whereas you did that right, yeah. Yeah, and then we don't want to open this chest because it's just got a compass.
Map or
I can't remember.
compass. Yeah.
Map or compass. Yeah, we don't want this. So then, next room over here, there's 5 rupees here, and then a like. So we're gonna roll into the rupees, and we haven't picked up a rupee yet. And as I said before, a text box is going to appear the first time we collect a rupee. So you're gonna have a text box appear. And that is kind of helpful because you do it in the middle of your roll, and it kind of like cancels, like it pauses in the middle of the roll so that you can start preparing to do a roll upwards immediately. So like you do 2 rolls here, you kind of hit this guy, and then you roll up, and you get kind of cancelled on the like as you do that.
Wait, hold on.
So your
can I
roll will just get cancelled by the text box as you just roll through into
I
it.
think this is a save state. Wait, how do I save state?
If you got function keys on, I can't remember what the defaults are because I removed them, but I'm pretty sure it's like shift, like F1, F2, F3, or like control F1, F2, F3 is the default binding, and then you just press it to load the save state.
Because it's it's you roll twice and.
Or you can if you've got the mouse, you can press.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it's I'm not going to be teaching you crazy difficult tricks. It's literally just going to be like roll in these directions and like yeah. So
Makes
like
sense.
there's nothing really complicated in all of these rooms. I'll tell you to the part where we get to the first glitch. So yeah, and then this room is just pretty standard. We're just going to be rolling through these enemies and just rolling all the way through. Stairs, the optimal thing to do is walk right to the base of the stairs and then roll the majority of the distance up it. If you roll and like the end of your roll stops on the stairs, you kind of like lose all your speed. Whereas like you get to maintain your speed if you time it right. So
Yeah, that makes sense.
Little movement optimizations, and then just roll all the way around here, and then there's going to be an Eslo trigger here on before you get into this minecart, and then we just hop into the minecart and it will take us through.
Okay, I saw what you mean by you stop.
Yeah.
Because, you want to roll through to... Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, so a lot of this game is learning where the Eslo triggers are and rolling at the right spot so you stop just short of them, so that you don't get that extra delay. It's literally 30 frames, which is half a second, so... But with all of the Eslo triggers that we have throughout the run, you're just adding seconds at that, like if you're not taking that into account, so it's worth paying attention to. So then we're going to grab this middle pot and throw it at this guy. So normally you would just like slash and hit it once so that it dies and like blows up and is out of the way, so that when you backtrack through the section, it's not there and it makes it easier later on. However, we don't actually care about that because we're going to do a glitch that's going to skip the backtrack section, so you don't need to worry about that. So just come through to here, and then there's going to be these 2 bob-ombs, and we're just going to... Oh yeah, we want to pause and equip the gust jar. And we're going to...
Over the shield, I assume?
Over the shield, yeah. We want the sword and the gust jar, and then we're going to grab this guy and then fire it, and you can be anywhere in the room and hit. As long as you're not like directly in line with the bottom of the room. It's really lenient where the AoE on it. Cool, and then we got the first like mini boss thing of this fight, so of this dungeon. We got the Helmasaur room. So the best strat with these guys is at the start, try and use the gust jar to grab get as many of them as in your suction cone as possible. Ideally 2, 3 if you're lucky, and suck them until all of their masks come off and one of them is latched onto it, and then you can like fire it as a projectile to kill the kill one of the other ones, and there's ideally another one that doesn't have its mask on, and then that should only leave one guy who's at the top of the room for you to deal with. So if I come in here, you use the Gust Jar here. I got real bad RNG, but like I come and stand here. I managed to get a double kill there with those guys, and when they come over, and then the cleanup is go ahead and just use the Gust Jar, and just keep sucking them until they latch onto you, and then just fire at one of them.
That didn't work.
And then the cleanup is you wait for them to like dash, and then like once they've stopped, you do a what I mentioned before, the slash stab, where you press and hold the sword, and it does a slash, and then it starts holding out, and you get a free double hit if you do that. So as this guy goes up, I go behind him, press and hold press and hold the sword, and then it will just do 2 quick hits and kill him.
Oh yeah, because that makes sense.
Yeah, that's the cleanup when, like, ideally you want to use the Gust Jar once at the beginning because you can get like a bunch of them, but then when there's 1 or 2 stragglers and you can't get like a double kill, you just do that to kill them one at a time. Cool. Yeah, and then the portal's activated, so we jump on, mash R as we're jumping on it to shrink as early as possible, and then we start doing the minish movement over through here. So minish movement's kind of the same as regular movement, you just want to press roll. The minish rolling duration is like 3 frames shorter than a regular roll, so you're going to be rolling ever so slightly faster. So it like the rhythm that you have for rolling is ever so slightly faster. But honestly, if you do it at the normal speed, it's fine. It's 3 frames.
You want to kill this guy?
No. So I was just counting them so they were out of the way. So yeah, we're just gonna walk through these. We don't want to roll on these platforms. Also, because we have to do like a diagonal path, so there's no rolling. Only works when we're going exactly cardinally. So because it's diagonal, we're just gonna kind of like hold diagonal through here. And there's as long as you're in line of the top right of the lava platforms, you can from like there. You can just hold down left. You should walk all the way through it until you hit the ESO trigger. And then you just close the text box, hit the switch here, and then these platforms like pull down. And you're kind of waiting here anyway for it, and then you just walk back around to here. Walk here, break this, pick up and throw that part, and walk around. Yeah, you want to break the bottom left pot just so that you only have to deal with one pot and you just walk through faster. Okay, so this next room, this is where we've got our first trick. And it's going to be diagonal angle retention. It's not immediately at the start. So it's going to be at the end of this room. So yeah, in this room, we just come and stand on the moving platform, wait for it to move across and come up here. So there's going to be 2 roller bites in the bottom section of here. You just want to hit one of them with your sword and pick it up, and then throw it at this chest here and pick it up. This has a 50 rupee that's going to be useful in the speedrun for buying our wake up mushroom, which will get us the boots after this dungeon. So like, you don't need to get it right. Like, if you just care about this dungeon, it doesn't matter too much. So then there's 2 more roller bites at the top of this room. Hit one of them to turn it into a ball, and then throw it at this into this hole, and then get rid of all of the pots here, and then make your way up to this section here. And then we've got a gliding section here. So we're going to jump into the tornado and start heading down. So we want to tap left a little bit to adjust to the left, and then we move to the right. We're aiming to hit the tornado whilst Link is facing to the right. So the gliding mechanics are like momentum based. If you press left a little bit, Link starts moving, he adjusts his angle to the left, and then if you let go, he'll just fly in a straight line. Yeah, so if you imagine that there's like Link has an arrow, and when you're pressing any of your directions, all you're doing is like rotating that angle. And if you let go, Link is just going to fly in that angle. And if you get the angle to face perfectly a cardinal direction, he'll change his facing direction. So yeah,
There you go.
yeah. And then you just fly. Yeah, lovely. And then yeah, gets to face the right, and then glide up and then drop down. Awesome. So now here's where you're going to want to set a save state.
I'm just gonna save state. There you go.
Okay, lovely. Yeah, so first thing is we push this block up to open up this path here, and then we roll into this switch. And then, yeah, we roll to the left, and we come over to the left-hand side of this, and we're going to pull this pillar one place to the left. We're not going to pull it all the way over to the left, because we're going to do something funky with this. So, there is a glitch in this game where if you jump out of a hole holding a diagonal direction, the game stores a diagonal facing value for in a memory address that is only supposed to have cardinal facing directions, because it's used when pulling and pushing objects to understand which direction am I supposed to be moving this. So we managed to pull it to the left because Link had a rightward facing angle. If we hold diagonal, you're going to be able to pull the pillar with a diagonal facing direction and pull it diagonally. The problem is, the moment we start moving, we immediately lose our diagonal facing value, and it gets reset to whatever our newest thing is. So we need to do something to preserve that, and an easy way of doing that is holding an item. So we're gonna hold this. We're gonna jump into the hole. We're gonna hold down right. I'm gonna keep holding it, and then we're gonna press and hold the sword, and then once we press and hold the sword, keep the sword held down and let go of the directions. Now we're free to move in any direction we want without updating our facing direction, because Link's locked into his facing direction. So we can then come and stand in front of the pillar and then let go, and don't press any other facing directions or anything, and we have our diagonal value fixed, and we're able to now hold R and grab onto the pillar with with diagonal facing value. So then you want to press and hold R, and then just hold left, and then you start pulling it diagonally.
Oh.
Yeah. And you want to stop holding left. Keep R held, don't let go of it yet, but pull it to this position so that Link is past the doorway. Perfect.
Okay.
Now we can let go of R. What we've done is, so we pulled the pillar out of bounds. The objects we pull don't care about doing collision checks if we're pulling, because the game just assumes, well, if you're pulling something, it's going to occupy Link's position. So if Link is clear to pull something backwards because there's nothing blocking him, then we're fine to move the object to where Link was. So they just make that assumption. So yeah, we just pulled the pillar through collision. It didn't bother checking anything. And we have positioned it off screen, out of bounds, and it's landed on a tile and has destroyed that tile. And that's really useful, because that's the transition tile that triggers the stream transition if we go up to leave this room and go to the next room. Which is great, because with that tile destroyed, we can go out of bounds ourselves and go to another part of the dungeon. So, but first, there is a pillar in the way. So we're going to hold, from here, we're going to hold up. And if you see the R button, it it has the text for rolling, and if you keep holding up, it will disappear, and then some more text will reappear, and you'll hear a sound effect of you pushing the pillar once. After that, you let go of up.
Wait, hold on. So I'm supposed to see some different text here?
Yeah, so keep holding, hold up, and watch, and if you've got audio and you can hear fine, then you'll hear a sound effect of it getting pushed.
Yep. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. Once that's happened once, then you press and hold R, and then you should kind of grab onto it.
Yes.
Yep. And then you press and hold down. And we're going to pull it back into bounds, and we're going to pull it until it's in line with the pillar. Sorry, the hole. Yeah, keep pulling it.
Okay.
And perfect. Lovely. Yeah. Yeah, Link is not allowed to pull objects inside of doors, so the game got a little bit upset, and it decided to do a safety measure and respawn Link at the last safe tile that we stood on, which was the tile just before the entrance, so that's why Link kind of got displaced from the pillar there. He snapped lower. Yeah, you're fine to let go of R now as well. But yeah, we brought the pillar back in bounds because it's got a small key, and it's going to be useful for us to use the small key, so we're just going to put it into the hole, open the chest, and grab the small key. And where we are here in front of this chest is really convenient for setting up the out of bounds movement. So that we're going to try and land exactly on a single tile a couple of rooms away, and there is a nice setup to get this to work every single time. And all that is you hold upright the entire time until Link goes off screen. As Link is walking through the doorway, the camera isn't going to move at all. But once Link goes off screen, you keep holding upright the entire time. The camera's going to start moving. Once the camera starts moving, just start pressing R a bunch of times to start rolling. You want to do 3 rolls and then stop rolling, but this entire time, just keep holding upright the entire time. You don't stop holding upright until a screen transition gets triggered, and you'll see a bunch of buggy sprites appear and stuff, and then the camera starts moving quite quickly. So I can show that for you first, so you can see what it looks like.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So I hold upright. Camera starts moving, and so 1, 2, 3 rolls. I keep holding upright.
Okay.
And then and then the trigger happens.
Okay,
and
wait. So what you did, I
Yep.
did a safe state. So you hold
Yep,
upright,
perfect.
and when the camera starts moving, you press R twice.
3 times.
3 times. Okay.
Yep. Perfect. There's it's completely free. You don't need to worry about when you do the timing.
Ow.
And there you go. You've landed up, and we skipped the minecart backtrack section and a locked door that we had to use a small key on.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah. Which is great because it means now we don't need to get the next small key because there's only one more locked key in this dungeon, so we get to just skip that. Yeah, and then we just continue on up into this room. So this is the spiky tube fight.
Yep.
Did you want to do that that previous room again, or
Oh, I could. Yeah. I think
if you
do the
yeah,
last
just
part again.
I should just give you all of the save states for this dungeon, actually, because we've got save states for every single...
Yeah. I mean, you can just send them to me all.
Yeah. Actually, I'll just give you the... That's the one at the point that you need.
I think so.
Yep. So, like, landing on that bridge used to be so brutal. Like, world record pace runners used to fail it and land in the lava all the time.
Really?
And then we found out that's set up to make it free. Because you used to have to YOLO it. You used to just have to know how many rolls you did to land in the right spot. And it's 10 seconds faster than doing a safer strat to land in a previous room. So,
Okay. But yeah, because I was like, wait, this is really
this is free. Yeah. As I said, these are the first tricks you learn in a doing the glitched speedrun. Oh, I gave you the.
No, I don't think you
Did I
sent
give
me
you-
anything.
I didn't. Did I? I sent it to Drew.
It's all good. I mean, I just redid
Alright.
the last part, and I
Yeah,
was astonished at how free it was.
Yeah. Honestly,
Um,
I love that setup. People are actually comfortable enough to go for the true YOLO setup with the actual timing your rolls, and the rolls are good enough to be able to do it. But I don't see the worth of it when this is 30 minutes into the speedrun, and if you fall into the lava, it is a complete it's just run over.
Okay, so you want to be here, and then you want
Yeah,
to
perfect.
get into the hole. Well, oh, whoops. It's
Yeah,
okay,
you can use the gust jar. Perfect. Yeah. It's just a little bit awkward with the gust jar, but you saw with the gust jar, you kind of like got blasted diagonally as well. Yeah, it does. It works with every item that locks your facing direction. Perfect.
Okay, so yeah, now you want to.
And you pushed it once, and then you grab it. Yep.
Yeah, all good.
You'll
Back up.
Okay, cool. Perfect. Perfect. Yeah.
And you want to push it.
This is great for rando as well because you don't skip any items.
Oh, really?
And if you've got one small key, you can full clear the dungeon.
Yeah, this was free.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's pretty fun to do.
And yeah, so there's two glitches in this dungeon that I wanted to get us to. So there's the mini boss fight here. Have you fought this before? I mean, yeah, but
I do not know any strat.
Oh, you don't know any strats?
I
for
know what
this?
it looks like. It's the mini spiky chews.
Yeah, so people like to throw bombs. It's bad to use bombs, so I'm gonna show you how to do it without doing that. So if you you can jump down and it won't trigger until you like walk further to the left, but if you have a look at the spikes there's like that pattern in the middle, and it's kind of like a big spiky pattern. We're gonna stand on the left spike, ideally. Like, so the start of the fight is like we're gonna roll to the left quickly, and then like face up, and then sword slash and start holding our sword facing up, charging a spin attack. And we want to try and position ourselves. I'll just show you the visual lineup for it, and I'll like pause at that spot so you can see.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
So you're trying to line up like with Link's hand, like right in line with the tip of it in this spot. This is pretty lenient here. If anything, you want to like left and right. There's almost like it doesn't matter basically. You've got a really big range. Up and down is where it's tight. If you're unsure, just tap down ever so slightly, because the aim is that the spin is going to hit the three guys on the left, and if you can't hit all three of the guys, you want to at least hit the bottom guy and the guy on the left, and maybe not hit the guy on the top, because afterwards we immediately walk up and slash and kill the guy at the top left. But the other thing we're going to do as well is we're going to immediately run and slash double and do two slashes. These guys die in two slashes. We can double slash the guy at the very top at the 12 o'clock position, and with the spin from that, we'll yeah, I'll just like go through this in slow motion. So we charge the spin until they land, and then once they land, we can release. I was intentionally low there just to show you that it's kind of better to be a little bit low, but if you line up properly, you hit all three of them. So you slash this guy.
Do you do the
Twice
no?
to kill him.
You press the button twice here. You don't hold the button to get the spin.
You want to do 2 slashes, yes.
Yeah, okay.
The slash stab won't kill them, so it has to be 2. But then on this guy, you want to hold out, like hold the swords to start charging the spin attack afterwards. Okay. And we're going to come and stand at this top left position over here. It's hard to do in slow motion, so I've kind of messed this up already, and the top right guy has spiked because I got too close to him. But at this point, you'd then be waiting for all of them to start doing a jump to the middle, and then you just run. You then like hold diagonal down right to try and get to the middle and release and get a spin attack to hit all of them. It's probably better. So that was it all in slow motion. I'll quickly run through it at full speed so you can see what it looks like at full speed. So like that.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That last spin is tricky and tight, but to kill all of them in that spin. The majority of the time, you're probably, as long as you release the spin attack and they get hit but aren't dead, you can go and slash them once and they'll die.
Oh, I got a little too close.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'll get it.
Yeah, and then it's, you're aiming to release as they're like in the middle of their jump.
Ah, that was close.
Yeah. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, that's what you want to do starting out, because that is way faster than any other like way the fight can go, because, you know, it's basically going to happen that fast almost every time. Yeah, and with that guy, when they're stunned like that, you can just slash and hit them once, and it deals with them quite nicely. Most of the time, cleanup, it's going to be one guy. It's so much nicer than when there's 6 of them all trying to charge after you, and they're spiking and blocking you half the time. So,
what? I was too slow. Okay.
Was it?
How did that not charge? All right. Yeah. Wait,
nice.
How does it... Why does sometimes the spin attack stun them and sometimes it kills them?
Because the spin attack kills them in one hit if it hits them, if they're normal. If they're spike form, it doesn't damage them, it just stuns them. So they've landed and are like in their spike form. But if they're stunned, it's really easy to deal with them because you just you can just slash them. Awesome.
Yeah, that one was probably my best one so far. I'll take it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you take anything like that over like how it can go. So yeah. No, that is one that you have to practice like quite a lot to feel comfortable enough to and consistent to be able to just spin and insta kill all of them in one go. Cool.
Yeah. Okay.
So we've got the cane now, so we're just going to equip that onto. We want sword and cane, and we're going to stand on this bit there, roll over here, and normally you would go down to go and get the other key, but we don't need it. We can just go straight down into the basement, so we can just open this and go straight down the stairs, and we don't need to do that backtrack section. So we're going to skip through all of this stuff real quick. So the next trick is going to be after we ride the next minecart. So you just shrink yourself down and head through this section. you can just wait for the guys. There is like a tight cycle to hit there, but it's like a half-second time saving. You don't really care too much about it. It's way too difficult for like the amount of time it's worth going through.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then over here, yeah, we just roll through here. These guys, you want to kind of like try and do a double roll into them. You roll and hit them, and then like immediately roll through, and you get your iframes.
Okay, yeah.
Like, yeah, so you get through. Flip the car, go ride it round, flip the thing with the switch, and ride through. Okay, so now here, this room, this is the rollerbike room. This is where we're going to do our last trick. We're going to go from here directly to the boss.
I think I've seen this one before.
So
it rings a bell.
We want to use the Gust Jar. We want to have the Gust Jar and the sword equipped right now. And we want to slash and put them all into ball form. Throw them down if possible, but we want one guy at the top of the room. And we're going to grab him with the Gust Jar facing up.
Okay.
And
we're gonna grab him with the Gust Jar.
With the Gust Jar, use the Gust Jar to suck him up. Yeah, perfect. Right, and we're gonna walk over to this pillar here, and we're gonna walk up to the wall, and we're gonna release him inside of the wall. Yeah, walk right up against the wall, and then release.
Is it lenient
Yeah,
enough
perfect.
for...
Yeah, it's really lenient. Like, there's a massive window on this. As long as he's somewhere on that spot, fantastic. That guy's going to help us in a little bit. So now, what we want to do is we want to grab one of these roller bites and ideally throw it all the way over to the last one. It's possible to do it from the very edge, but normally you're gonna like sword slash and knock one of these roller bites into this first one, and then just stand on there and throw it across. This other guy is going to be annoying. You've got him in a fantastic spot over there, like up on the right. Yeah, fantastic. So now we're going to do diagonal angle retention again. This one is even more lenient because you literally can't pull it too far. The first one we did, if you kept pulling it, you'd pull it too far out of bounds, and we wouldn't be able to do the rest of the trick. We wouldn't be able to get the key from the chest, but it would have still deleted the loading zone so that we could still go out of bounds. But this one, we can literally keep pulling it until we stop moving, which is really convenient. It's 6 balls. We don't even need to use an item for this one. We can literally hold down right, press R, and then let go of directions. Yeah.
Okay.
And now we just press left. So one of the things with pulling as well is that once the pulling animation has activated, we can let go and then start pressing it again, and we trigger the next one a little bit faster by like delaying the animation repeatedly. Like so that's like a minor optimization so that you can pull things a little bit faster, but just pressing and holding is completely fine. So yeah, once it's in the spot, you can release it, and then we're going to come and stand below it, and then we're going to push it all the way up against the wall. And just knock this guy out of the way. Yeah. And from here, we're going to roll into this hole over here, and we are going to do we're going to do another downright angle retention using the sword to position ourselves to the left-hand side of it, and we're going to pull it once into the wall. So...
Okay. If you're the guy.
Yeah. That guy will clank if you are if he's not in ball form. So to make it easy, you can either use the shield, by the way, to make this completely easy without having to bother with the sword. That's probably the easiest thing to do, actually. Never really thought about that, but like, yeah, we can just activate the shield and then use the shield over to the spot and then release, and then you don't need to worry about the spin attack from the sword.
Okay.
So we grab and pull it once so that it's inside the wall right now.
Okay.
And we're going to do one last angle retention, which is like the one we did in the bottom right corner, where we don't need to use any items. We can just press and hold the entire time.
Okay.
But we're going to do this facing upright. We're going to hold upright out the hole and slide against the door, against the wall. And the moment that we're in front of the pillar, we press R. Make sure to hold upright the entire time. And
Yeah.
so that you, like, grab the pillar, it's just going to snap you up. Perfect.
I got hit.
Yep, we get damage boosts up onto layer 2. We're on layer 2 right now. We're above all of the walls and everything.
Okay.
So we're going to roll up a bunch of times. Everything's really kind of safe here. The only thing you need to worry about is the screen transition into the next room. But, like, there's some invisible collision here if you roll up. We can't go any higher than here. Like, there's some, like, there's weird, like, collision here you try and push against, and then, like, kind of, like, walk a tile higher up here. You want to be in line with this like full section of like collision up here, and then you walk to the right. Now this room you have to be careful about. You don't want to press up to screen transition up until you're far enough to the right. Otherwise, we're going to transition and soft lock ourselves inside of a wall. So between here and the boss door, you want to be in over halfway to the boss door. So ideally, like anything from where I am, further to the right, completely safe. And you can just press up and you'll land back in bounds.
Okay, so like here, that's perfect. Okay.
Yeah, and we landed in bounds, skipped the boss key, and we're right by the Glee Rock fight.
Awesome.
We landed on a ferry pot, which is useful for the speedrun because we're going to do another trick after this dungeon, which requires using having a bottled fairy. So ideally, like, we would equip the bottle there and grab that fairy. But sometimes we have like what happened with us. We accidentally eat that fairy, and there's a second fairy over in the pot on the right hand side of the room here. This one that I just yeah, that. So you can bottle that fairy if you really want. So yeah, those are the two. That is so. Yeah, those are both diagonal angle retention, and that's how we save like 6 minutes at the start in this dungeon. Like in
yeah, that definitely
in the 80%
saves, like,
speedrun.
Yeah, I know this dungeon a little bit off memory, and yeah, I can see how this would save a lot of time.
Yeah. For everyone else, there is a huge lava section that's an auto-scroller. We have to ride these moving platforms like we saw earlier in the dungeon. There's a bunch of those, and more gliding sections, and it's all just very slow movement as we're forced to go through a bunch of rooms to get to the boss key. So yeah, big save. Really, it's a really nice one, and it's kind of nice that it's literally the first glitch you encounter in the speedrun, and it's basically the easiest one and the one that you should learn first when learning tricks in this game.
Alright. Awesome.
Did you want to do that rollerbike room again?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, let's go. Let's go through it. Let's see if I have a pretty good photographic memory. We'll see how it goes. Wow, that was bad.
Oh, you're gonna go start to finish.
Yeah, why? I mean, do we have time, or worst case, I can just start again from here.
You can go go on full run through start to finish.
Alright, let's go. Alright, I have to remember to equip.
Oh, okay, yeah. I can remind you of menus if you feel like.
Whoops. Yeah, here you want to use the shield. Oh, you wanted to roll here. Yeah. Okay. Whoops. Yeah, you don't want this one because it's nothing.
Yep.
I didn't get the second roll.
Oh yeah, you see that like the like kind of like cancels your roll there. It's just like a nice little optimization to the movement there.
Extra roll. Oh, that was bad. That was the timing here. I can feel that the roll there was
once you notice it, you're like, okay,
yeah.
Right, don't want to be doing those.
I remember you
Yeah.
said this guy.
Oh, that's for glitch. Yeah, I mentioned it because it's useful in glitchless just to slash him once so that he dies and then you don't have to worry about him. But yeah, you want to use the gust jar.
Gust jar here, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, and
perfect. Yeah,
okay, here.
and then you got the gust jar strat here.
Oh, wow. Like that.
Nice. Yeah. It's surprising how many enemies you can do that, like slash stab double hit on, and it makes them die a lot faster.
I think it was...
Like seriously, Dark Nuts and the Scissor Beetles and stuff, they don't die in that second hit, but like we can rapid fire damage on them by just going like just bam 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 and just like chaining the slash stabs together.
Yeah. Waiting. Okay.
Yeah, you want that for the rupees for
Yep.
in the route.
Whoops.
It's the best place to grab rupees. Oh yeah, the shells are going to be a RNG, purely RNG drop. I haven't seen it from that part in a very long time. That is very rare.
Yeah. But
Yeah, you want to go until your shadow is in line with the shore, and then swing round. That's as far left as you want to go. Nice.
this.
Yeah, push that up. Lovely. Yeah.
Alright.
And perfect.
Want it to be in line with this. Like come here. Push this. Open this. The camera to move. Roll 3 times. It should. There you go.
Fantastic.
Okay, that I'm mad.
Yeah.
I'm gonna die.
You should be fine.
Alright, I'll
Nice.
whatever.
The pots in the next room, the top and bottom, they have hearts.
Okay. Yeah, I'll use them.
Yeah, you need them because of the damage we take in the next section.
Here I just like realized how like far you can get turned back to normal. Like wait. Well, let me focus.
Yeah.
Yeah, here I remember you said you can kind of just
Yeah.
I missed it, but you
tank
can
them.
just like double roll.
Nice roll lift.
No, it was with the gust jar.
Yeah, Gust Jar.
I'll just
Yeah,
use
keep
this one.
yeah, throw that guy out the way, and then yeah, use the guy at the bottom. Perfect.
Well, I remember it was here.
Yep.
Was it here?
This one's
okay.
this one's lenient. You can't pull it too far, so yeah, it's in a good spot. It's in line with the roller bite. That's kind of the thing that you look for there.
Here, you need to push it against the wall.
Yep.
Like that. And then... Ah, no. No, I don't want to spin. Get out. Whoops. Did I mess it up completely?
Yeah, a single frame of movement whilst you're not holding the sword, and it will drop the diagonal. There we go, perfect. If it moves diagonally, you got it. If it doesn't move diagonally, you didn't. So you just try it again.
I don't remember what to do here anymore.
And it's just the last. It's just the last part.
It's upright.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Perfect. Yeah, you're literally on layer 2, you're above and can't interact with the things, but the keys are fine. Nice.
Yeah, for this boss, you're gonna need this. Alright.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, that went
Yeah,
pretty well.
so, yeah. Hope you enjoyed. That was,
Yeah, thank you.
yeah, no, thanks. This has been a great afternoon. Got to share each other's, a flavor of each other's games and the cool tricks that can be done in them to give us some insight on what to do. That's,
Yeah, you saw a bit of everything. You saw, like, some going through walls, and you saw some, like, glitchless stuff that can still be cool. You saw a bit of everything. Whoops.
yeah, so we're gonna want to be doing more of these speedrun exchange programs. We're gonna be having people on as we like exchanging each other's games and going through a bunch of different Zelda speedruns and teaching this stuff. So like, this is an exciting program we'll have on a irregular basis. Oh yeah, and before we head off, big shout outs to the Timeless Marathon that's going to be happening this time next month. We're just over a month away. We're going to have a 3-day marathon with a bunch of speed runs and variety content in terms of like randomizer showcases and a bunch of stuff. Really exciting stuff. Keep an eye on socials for that. But it's going to be on the Memorial Weekend for everyone in North America. So hope everyone has enjoyed today.
Let's go. Thanks for joining, everyone.
And that's going to be it for us. So, see you later.